So guys, I am going to be giving my girlfriend 1 million rand, baby.
This is the modern day hashtag rich boy of YouTube, a content creation style where seemingly wealthy kids flash their wealth.
Had like an interior designer to design the interior, furnish it, and we just like, gave him a bag. I've been looking at Ferraris, I've been looking at Lamborghinis.
Kinda showing it off or downright rubbing it in the faces of their viewers and giving that to them as content.
Why buy her 1 ring when you can buy her 4? I've been looking at Maseratis,
But it's just a prank, isn't it?
It's a prank.
Pranks, bro.
Oh, the pranks.
Pranks.
Let's get to the pranks.
You know, on one hand, I get it. The people want to be entertained. But where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line between harmless pranks and utter deceit to the viewers?
It's the
Did
pranks.
he buy you a car? No.
Man, you guys already know the level, guys. So I woke up today and I was like, I'm saying, let me go buy my girlfriend a car, bro. You know what I mean? Like a young surprise.
Ah? Simanyeke.
If you had 1 million on IG, right? IG won't give you 1 million rand, right? But your boyfriend will, baby.
How do you feel when people say that you and your friends are living a fake lifestyle?
That's not true.
You never bought me a car. Stop lying.
What do you say to allegations or your videos are staged or planned? How do you maneuver around that? When someone meets you in public, hey, what, or someone makes a video about that.
Yeah. Anybody can make a video, bro. No, I'm saying I don't really, know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chilling. My videos, if you think they stayed, then you think they stayed. If you don't think they stayed, then they don't stay. But then, like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you stage them, yes or no?
No.
You look very guilty, my
I
guy.
look, Ewana.
Becoming a successful YouTuber isn't a bad way to make a bit of cash. And if you're lucky, it might as well be your ticket to unforeseen wealth creation. But the problem is, it's not quite as easy as just becoming a successful YouTuber. Being funny or relatable online is only going to get you so far. If you truly want to become blue tick royalty, you're going to need a massive stroke of luck, a reality TV gig maybe, or another kind of helping hand. For some, that means turning to the fake wealth industry. On YouTube, there's a trend of vloggers going on shopping sprees, attempting to dupe viewers into thinking they're rolling in cash and therefore worth watching. Titles like a tour of my 5 million rags apartment or a day in the life of a 20-year-old millionaire have become notorious. And who could forget the classic move of buying your girlfriend a Mercedes-Benz? People will follow these seemingly wealthy influencers and celebrities for their daily dose of serotonin-sapping aspirational content. Even if you're not actually rich, the theory goes, if you can at least project that kind of wealth, the followers will follow. Exaggeration is the name of the game. If you want to make it big, you've got to amplify everything to the extreme. Outrage bait titles are your best friends, and the thumbnail better be of you looking utterly shocked at something so unbelievable your audience won't believe their eyes. So, are you an actor? Is everything a lie? Who cares? You're in this to make it rich, right? However, beneath this glittering facade of, should we say, staged wealth and opulence lies a more sinister truth. A social media economy fueled by the relentless pursuit of views, likes, and subscribers. The pressure to maintain a certain image becomes an all-consuming force, pushing content creators to blur the lines between reality and fiction. The more outrageous the content, the more likely it is to grab attention in the saturated online landscape. But what happens when the desire for success leads to a culture of deception?
Sima, you good?
Ghost Luby. You see, the concept of a fake prank is crazy to me. But is it bizarre? Maybe not. There's this idea that making such content could negatively affect the trust between the creator and the audience, but hey, you could always make an apology video, right? Nobody is getting cancelled for deceiving the audience. If you think about it, all of this is exactly what the people want to see. You may call it consumption of aspirational content. Take for instance the infamous gold digger pranks. You watch this very same video knowing that the girl in the video is a paid actor and understanding that the car does not necessarily belong to Ghost Klubi. The whole idea of aspirational content consumption is that you also wish that one day you could pick up Banyana and a Beamer, right? Or how about being able to buy your own girlfriend a Mercedes one day? But I mean, it's just content, right? You would probably argue that it's harmless. I mean, what harm could a video of a guy buying his girlfriend a car possibly do? Seriously, what harm is all of this? The immense social presence possessed by influencers has led to the creation of unrealistic societal expectations around personal image and lifestyle. Deceptively, their online identities are fabricated to compete with other influencers, presenting an idealized version of life that goes beyond reality. These fabricated portrayals pave the way for a societal issue where social media users are conditioned to believe that these unrealistic depictions are the standard for everyday life. The expectations set by influencers place immense pressure on individuals to manufacture a virtual identity that conforms to the standards of these seemingly wealthy YouTubers. The desire to emulate these lifestyles becomes a subconscious goal for many, fueled by the constant exposure to carefully curated content that blurs the lines between aspiration and reality. You see, the problem for me is when blatant flexing of material possessions is presented as some form of motivation.
Guys, by the way, I'm not making this video to like flex on you guys or anything like that, bro. I'm just trying to show you guys that like you can do it too at a young age, bro. You don't need to wait up until you like older, you know what I mean? You don't need to wait up until you like 50s or anything like that, like to have like these things, bro. Like anything is attainable, really. You just have to put your mind to it.
Young, unassuming viewers are sold on a dream. A dream that suggests that they too can achieve the same results if they work just as hard. If I can buy a 10 million rands mansion at 21, so can you. And if I can buy my girlfriend a Mercedes, so should you. I mean, why not? But the critical question remains, can you really?
I'm even afraid to get into a relationship because now, if I get into a relationship with the wrong girl, she's gonna say, hey, why am I not getting a car? What car? What car?
The disconnect between the virtual world and the reality faced by many viewers is vast, especially in South Africa. The dream sold by YouTubers often becomes an illusion, leading to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and even depression among those who struggle to meet these unattainable standards. But is it really that bad, right? This whole thing is literally such a paradox. You see, Ghost Klubi, for instance, is to some extent an artist and is purposely creating a fairy tale experience through his videos as a piece of art, right? He intentionally crafts a narrative that blurs the lines between reality and fantasy. His style of content creation on the surface seems very deceitful, but would you blame him? The internet has transformed into a chaotic space saturated with outrageous, biased, and fake information. The so-called attention economy, which is the driving force behind the digital era, hinges on the simple principle of generating revenue by capturing people's attention. As a result, creators on YouTube tend to go to great lengths to create content that is very extreme and dramatic. It's a simple idea. If you want to make it big, exaggerate the out of everything. These unwritten rules of the YouTube game become the guiding principles for content creators seeking fame and fortune. The algorithm is like a silent puppeteer that rewards sensationalism and amplifies the extraordinary. But here's the paradox. The very culture that encourages creators to push boundaries and blur the lines between reality and fiction is the same culture that raises questions about authenticity and trust. The algorithm designed to maximize engagement unintentionally fosters an environment where the line between genuine content and staged performances becomes increasingly blurred. But like, does this all mean that we live in a world where faking a lifestyle is okay? Should we be like, oh, it was just a prank, so funny? I don't think so. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe, like, and see you next time as per usual. Yeah.